plus 130, 10th and 11th place money. 9th, Terry Jones, plus 167. 8th, Aaron Byers, 175 over. 7th, Steve Slocum, 178 over. 6th was Jesse, plus 183. Your top 5. Calibano, plus 184. Jesse missed by 1 pin. Ryan Ragland, holy cow. The voice of the Northwest Missouri Senior Bowlers Tour YouTube page was plus 212. So he's fourth. So Ryan will bowl Kelly in the first match. And so we need a fill-in. If anybody'd like to volunteer and fill in to roast Ryan while he's bowling, there's your chance. Okay? Third, Brandon Larber was third at plus 213. Steve Points was second at plus 229. And Scott LeBeau was first. He was also plus 229. And actually, Steve Points.
And yeah, that's how it goes. I got lucky. Welcome to Olathe Lanes East in Olathe, Kansas. 10th year anniversary for the Northwest Missouri Senior Bowlers Tour, brought to you by Renewal by Anderson this year. And yeah, now I got to figure out who's going to do the talking. Real quick, we'll just go for the top 5 right now. Kelly Bonner finished at 184. I got lucky and finished at 212. Brandon Leibel finished 213 over in third. In second, Scott LeBeau at 229, and tied with Steve Points at 229. So I'm not sure what the tiebreaker is. So we'll have to find out about that. I'm going to go get my stuff ready. I'm going to get some editing done here real quick. We'll play some music, let these guys get set up, and I'll get set up, and we'll be back with the first match. I'll be taking on Kelly Bonner. Yeah, good luck to me. We'll be back in a little bit.
All right. What is up, Northwest Missouri Senior Bowlers Tour viewers? As you may be able to tell, this is not Ryan Ragland on the mic. He had to go and get himself into the finals, so he had to call in some subs.
A couple of subs.
That's right. So this is Keith Schneider from Bald Brothers Bowling YouTube channel. If you haven't checked that out, please do so. And Mike Peck is joining me.
Keith, how you doing?
It could be better. I'd rather be bowling.
Yeah, I know it. We both should be, huh?
All right, so hopefully everybody can hear us okay. We are not used to using this machine here, but Ryan got us all set up and should be easy enough to go. They are just finishing up their practice shots here, getting ready to go. So
Kelly Bonta versus Dave Ragland. And I tell you, Keith, I was watching Dave the last, I think it was like 3 or 4 games. He switched to the Bionic, and he absolutely tore it up. So good job, Dave.
So to give everybody a little recap, just so that you're aware, the stepladder finals, this match 1, we got Kelly Bonta against Ryan Ragland. Winner's going to take on Brandon Leibel. And then we actually had a tie for first place between Scott LeBeau and Steve Points. I don't know what the tiebreaker was, but Steve, I think, got the tiebreaker, so he's going to be your 1 seed.
I think Dan said highest game.
Highest game, that could be.
So that's how they chose Steve to be the number 1 seed. I'd rather be the 5 seed if I was still bowling, though, so you don't have to sit and tighten up.
Well, if it's high game, that would be Scott, because he had a 280 game 1 game, so I don't know what the tiebreaker was, but anyway, Scott's out there practicing, and Steve is not yet. Maybe Steve is just so good he doesn't have to practice.
That could be. I think he was eating.
Yeah, probably.
That's what we should be doing.
Yeah. Oh, he's actually right there. I see Steve.
Oh, there he is. He's spectating. He's watching the first match.
All right, so looks like Kelly's going to lead us off on the left lane here.
Let's see how these play today, Keith, on the finals here, because it was very, very weird, if you must.
Yeah. Somebody in the chat was asking if this was the same pattern as yesterday. So that's uncertain. For those of us who bowled both days, I can tell you they didn't play the same. I think they were the same thing, but yesterday they really snapped a lot at the beginning.
Thank you.
Yesterday they really snapped a lot game 1, and then there was just a lot of carry down, and you had to keep getting into bigger equipment. And then after about game 4, then they started to finally break down, and you started going back down in equipment. Today they weren't really snapping off the end. They were just kind of weird, and then they did start to break down. So it was challenging. It didn't play like a house shot, I'll tell you that.
If that's their house shot, oh my gosh.
Very nice shot there by Ryan. So we've got strikes on each side. Anybody who doesn't know, you might recognize the name Kelly Bonta, at least the last name. That would be Brandon Bonta's father.
Looked like he was throwing a Viking, that first ball he struck with, so. Dave's still in the Bionic.
On the chat, Fluffy One Gaming says it was Corner City yesterday. It was Corner City again today.
I was spectating all day yesterday, as you know, Keith, and from what I saw, I was like, this is not even close. So
Yep.
I know what you're saying there. So
Slapping out the 10. Yeah, Sarah, in fact, I was joking with Mike saying that my last game, every time I threw the ball good off my hand, I hit the pocket flush, and I did not carry 1 single strike. And every time I threw it like garbage off my hand and barely hit the head pin, they trickled down and got a strike. It was just one of those weird days, weird conditions. And these racks are, they don't set everything perfectly, so it does lead to a number of corner pins, say.
Kelly with the second one, a little high on that one. Fortunate to get 9 on that, so easy makeable. As we say, easy.
Yeah.
Nothing's easy.
Oh, boy, get up.
Oh.
All right. He didn't like it off his hand, but
He didn't.
He got it. To give people an idea of the scores, let's see, we're refresh here. Number 5 spot, Kelly, he was plus 184. And then Ryan was plus 212. Brandon Leibel was plus 213. And then Scott and Steve were both plus 229. We were not nearly as high plus.
We showed up. That
Very
looks
nice.
good.
Perfect.
That looks
perfect.
good, that Viking.
I can't even really tell what they're throwing. 'Cause I don't have my glasses on.
Well, I know Dave's throwing the Bionic, and I'm 99% sure that's a Viking.
Saying Dave, Ryan.
Or, I'm sorry, Ryan. I thought it was Dave Ragnar. I'm sorry, Dave.
Ryan,
or
Ryan.
Ryan. Sorry. Oh, my gosh.
Corner City.
Saw
There
that
it is.
all day.
That wasn't flush though. The flush ones were the ones that kept leaving them. That
Yeah.
light hit was usually pretty good.
That one game I went 3 in a row, 10 pin, 10 pin, 8-10, 8-10 back to back.
There
8-10.
There were so many 8-10s today.
Oh.
I left a stone 8-10 in the last game.
It was just
Ryan
unbelievable.
throwing that, negative shifted ball that Donnie drilled up or not?
He's
That's
throwing
a
a
good question.
Bionic.
Yeah, but is it negative? Is it negative?
I have no
don't know.
idea. Nope.
So you're
Just
saying
thought I'd ask 'cause he always asks me.
yeah. So what you're saying is that if he does well, we owe it all to Donnie.
We
Breeden.
owe it to Donnie Breeden.
Yeah.
Or me.
Or you, yeah.
It's just, I mean, 7 games, Keith. I think I saw one scout take out a 10 pin in 7 games. You just did not get
No.
the messengers. I mean,
No.
it was just dull
I-
pin action.
I had one scout and it missed the 10 pin and left the 7 with it. So my one pocket 7-10 with a scout.
Good shot.
Yeah,
That's a good shot.
That's where you need to hit him right now.
Yep.
Hitting him light like that's the way to go.
Hit him light. Watch him fight. Nice shot, Ryan. Kelly up in the 4th frame.
A little too light there.
See, and that's the thing is, if you get wide like that, it's a 2-8-10 or a 2-10 or that, and it's weird. And I think if a lot of guys knew it was going to play like this, they probably would have had different equipment too.
Yeah.
So,
wonder-
but the scores were pretty. I mean, they weren't astronomical like a Strike Fest, like they normally are in these.
Yeah.
But man, it was just weird.
I wonder too if he moved a little bit left since he went high in the 2nd frame, and he just didn't recover. So that is part of the challenge. You got to find the where the miss room is, and there isn't a lot of it.
No.
So Ryan has taken a 9-pin lead. 69 in the 3rd with a strike, while Kelly's got 60 in the 3rd with a spare.
That's a good shot. Just no carry. A lot of blower 7s today too. Holy cow. Just shakes your head, makes you shake your head like, how does that not carry? I even asked our friend Dave Axon when he threw his first double. I said, will you sign this piece of tape? He said, not till I get my 3rd strike in a row. So I was doing the live stream, and he says, "Did you get my text?" And I said, "No." He said, "I got a strike." He said, "Turkey, I'll sign that piece of tape." That's how we were begging for 3-baggers today, not 6-baggers.
Ooh, that's
boy.
wide.
Oh,
Lost that one off his hand.
at least he's got something to make, though.
And it was on a strike, so the 7 count didn't really hurt him.
Right. Ryan with the spare attempt. Ooh.
Off his hand, I thought, ooh, that better hold.
Oh, there is absolutely no hold. And what did you think pair to pair? Did any pair play the same or semi-same? Because not for me.
Nothing was the same, but they were at least close-ish. I thought they were actually better pair-to-pair today than they were yesterday. I bowled way better yesterday because
Yeah.
I just thought the shot was better. Well, let's put it this way. I thought they were bad pair-to-pair.
Okay. But today you thought they were semi-close, though?
Semi-close. Until
Okay.
the very last game, there was a spot that was just everything was just hooking like crazy.
Well, that was a great shot by Ryan there.
Yeah.
It's just crazy how much hook you guys had yesterday in the trios. And then today, wave at it. If you hit that spot that you hit yesterday, today, wave at it because it wasn't coming back. Ooh, a little high there.
That right lane is
Wow.
Kelly's struggling a little bit on the right lane.
And after bowling the trios, I'm sure you were coming in today thinking, I'm going to start the same as I
Yep.
did, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we do.
After I threw
Yeah.
those first, the first couple shots when you practice is just getting loose, and once I got loose, I threw the same ball that I started with yesterday. Yesterday I had the front 10 game 1,
I know.
and I threw the same ball and barely hit the head pin, and so I should have gone into. So I was throwing the Crown Victory, and I should have gone to the strategy, but I went to a solid because the solid was working pretty good yesterday. And threw a couple good shots, but it was just way overhooking. Man, not
Another
kicking
good
out
shot.
that 7.
Wow.
Another 7.
I did. I started with the Wicked Gremlin as well and never saw the lane at all.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, okay.
But it was crazy because I moved to the solid and it was just hooking way too early. So I ended up going to the strategy and it was finding the pocket. It just wasn't carrying very well.
Right. But if you would have started with a solid yesterday, there's no way you would have been able to stay in that.
No.
So-
So yesterday, the Crown Victory worked the first game, but we had carry down yesterday, and so the carry down allowed us to move into the solid, and the solid worked really good. Today, I didn't have any look. I thought there was too much hook for a solid, but there was just some weird spots.
And plus, you had hold all day yesterday, too. For the most part.
Depending on where you got it. If you
Right.
got it if you missed a board left, there was some hold.
Right.
Or sorry, if you missed like 2 boards left, there was hold, but 1 board left, it'd go Brooklyn. So
There's a great shot by
nice.
Ryan again.
Yeah. So we had a tie game in the 5th, but that opened from Kelly. Hurt a bit. So he's at 106 in the 6th with a spare. And Ryan's going to be in the 120s in the 6th.
Yeah, you threw the ball really well yesterday, so I thought coming into today, okay, I gotta do what Keith does and start the same way he did. And like I said, I tried it, and I was just like, there is no way this is the same. Oh, boy.
Oh, look, that hold.
Oh, talk about that holding, huh?
There's some hold.
Holy cow. We call a penalty on that one, huh? Holy cow.
Now you got a parlay on that one.
Yeah.
I do have to say I threw the ball pretty bad today, so I can't blame
Yeah.
it all on the lanes myself. But I know so many people around me struggling too,
Right.
and it seemed like when I threw it, I either threw it bad or I threw it good and didn't carry.
That was a
Hey,
great
there
shot
we
by
go.
Kelly there. But a lot of guys around me too were having trouble with the approaches. I mean, a couple times I almost went face first.
Yeah,
And,
it is humid
oh,
here.
it's sticky, and they said the air conditioning is on, but it just can't keep up. And I mean, the humidity is like 70%, I think. In what month are we? August? Are we in August?
Yeah, August.
Yeah. Man, time flies.
Oh, Kelly went deeper.
Yep.
Hey, a light mixer carrying out the 7-pin.
It's a great shot there. But I can attest to, I don't know if you can agree with me, but the first couple weeks of league play, the approaches are very, very sticky, and people struggle with those. And so I always go into league play as like, okay, I'm just going to establish an average anyway, so I'm just going to, who cares, you know, if whatever happens, happens. Because if you get frustrated, which you can get, for another great shot by Ryan Ragland there, then if you get frustrated, it's just going to carry over. So first couple weeks, and then once the humidity gets out, then the approaches seem to really feel better. But man, there was a couple times I seriously thought I was going to go down the lane with the ball today. I think Tony Manna, he was sticking quite a bit too. Saw him stick a couple times. He threw the ball pretty well today.
All right, heading into the 10th frame here, Ryan. I think he just needs a mark. He's going at a 240 something max, so just a mark gets him in the 220s. Kelly can max out in the 216.
Great shot there. Ooh, boy. Maybe a little soft with the ball speed, but
Yeah.
boy, it looked good off his hand. Clean it up and move on to the next match.
These are the spares too. This 369 and 36 or 3610 and 36910.
Yeah.
These are scary on a condition like this too, because there is kind of that little hang way outside, and I was always so afraid I was going to push it out there and it wouldn't come back and cover it.
That is correct. I hate this spare for 3 reasons. You can chop it several different ways. And, oh.
Got it. 3 pins and he moves on.
Yep. Who's the 3rd seed, Keith?
3rd seed is Brandon Leibel.
Brandon Leibel, okay. Looked like he was throwing a bionic while he was practicing. I don't know if he's going to stay in that or change.
And that'll do it. Great shot. Way to
Great
finish it
shot,
off.
Ryan. Well, we got to do another game.
Yeah, this
kinda-
next match will be interesting because these two guys play a little more left and swing it some. Brandon plays ball a little more up and in, so it'll be interesting to see what his ball reaction is like. So with this said, we're going to take a little break here and get ready to go for second match. right, we're jumping back in here. Brandon's finishing up his practice shots. Looks like Brandon's going to start us off on the left lane.
I can't tell what he's throwing. It looked like in practice the IQ Ruby, actually. I haven't seen that ball around forever. But he might have the Ion Pro Solid, maybe, up there as well. See if I can tell. Nope. That's not either one of those. Might be the Hyperdrive Pearl.
Looks a little dark for that. I don't know.
Okay.
Have to find out. All right, so Brandon's going to lead us off here. Oh, he's swinging a little bit.
Wow.
Oh, there we go.
Take out the
Mix 'em
5-7. Wow.
Somebody said senior carry behind us.
Yeah. Dave Axon likes to say super duper senior carry.
The Lily-esque kicker, somebody said on in the chat.
Ooh.
All right, got away with that one.
Was that ball speed, you think, or did the ball actually see the lane a little earlier?
I don't know. Ryan was in my way.
Okay.
Get out of the way, Ryan. I'm trying to see here.
Physics blackout for Brandon. Nice spare by Ryan there. Again, all these spares are tough on this condition. It's a good shot.
Oh, check
Oh,
a
boy.
little early.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Is that even
Wow.
Gonna, is that even going to set it back up clean, or is it going to fall in the gutter? And away
Oh,
it
there it
goes.
goes.
Yeah, that one checked a little early. Have to see what he does here. Increase the speed, move a little more left.
But if you throw it a little harder, that might not see the lane, and then you leave a washout too.
Yep, that's
So-
that's why you got to determine what is the move off.
What
that.
is the move? That's a good point. Did you try out by the gutter today at all? Did
Not intentionally. No, I never got it too far out. I did one time. I did leak it way out there, and it hit a hang spot and stayed out there. I didn't move right and try that at all, though.
Okay. Good shot
Here it
there.
is.
That ball just sitting there.
Yeah, there was one game where I kept moving left a little bit, and I was finding a spot that was checking too much, and so I grabbed my Infinity Quest Pearl, which I have drilled to go long and sharp, and it's usually my get way left ball, and so I got left with it, and if I didn't hit the right spot, like if I pulled it at all, it was through the nose of Brooklyn, and I wasn't comfortable with it, so I actually stayed with that ball, but moved back to the right a little bit, and just took my hand out of it, and then that looked good, and I almost shot 260 with it until I choked.
Until you didn't?
Until I choked in the 10th. We won't talk about that.
He's swinging a lot more than he usually does, though, doesn't he?
He is. There's that mixer.
That's a good ball.
I think the advantage Brandon might have right now is the fact that he doesn't put as much hand in it overall, so he may not deal with that hard check.
That is a great point.
Yeah.
That was a
That's
great ball.
Yeah. I was going to say that off his hand, but I didn't want to jinx it. Well, we're up to 42 people watching. That's pretty good.
Ryan needs this double here. This will be a huge double.
Yeah, he moved left. And then that's
Flat 10.
That's what I experienced all day.
Is that you?
When one would check up a little bit, you move a little left, and then that would happen. And this is kind of like with a sport shot. When you got a sport shot, you can't just move to another zone. You have to move to another zone and change balls. And I feel like that's what we had to do today. That's what makes us feel like this really wasn't a typical house shot.
Right. Good spare there. So, how many balls did you go through today?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
Okay, you should never go through that many on a typical house shot. Do you agree?
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
Okay. I went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of my 8 that I brought. 6 on a house shot. There's no way. There's just, I don't know. I can't explain it. But again, I agree with you. I didn't throw the ball the best, but still. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. He knew it too as soon as he let it go.
He did. I think he stuck or something.
But he got 8, so he's got something to make.
That is what we call a lot of 8.
Yes. That could have easily been a washout. Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh, that just tightened things up a bit.
Yes, it did.
Still has a lead, but that opened the door for Ryan.
I don't know if I told you this, but I'm hungry.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
As Keith knows, we travel a lot together, and he says, "Man, you eat a lot." I sure do.
That's a little better.
Oh, yeah. That one held right nicely. But where he just played, Keith, you didn't know if that was going to hold earlier in the qualifying. That's what's crazy about this.
Yeah, and I think that's the advantage Brandon has. The way he throws the ball, that will hold. That wouldn't hold for everybody.
Right.
Hang.
Yep.
And the
flat 10. And also another advantage Brandon has is the ball speed, too. He can throw a little harder than Ryan can. Ryan plays a little more of an angular shot than Brandon, but I see Brandon's ball speed's a little higher than Ryan's. Ooh.
All right, so score update. Brandon's got 86 in the fourth with a strike. And Ryan's got 77 in the fourth with a spare. So 9-pin lead for Brandon.
Be a crucial strike here for Ryan. Inside.
A little tighter. Yep, that's mixer.
Wow.
Yeah, mixer territory.
Wow.
I actually love that line right there.
Yeah.
I love that shot for him. You're not going to leave too many 10s. You just got to make sure you kick that 7 out, which he did.
Now that strike makes Brandon think a little bit more like, uh-oh, okay, he's back on track. So we'll see what Brandon does.
You got to wonder if that footing issue the last time on this lane is that all in his head. That looks more on his line.
Ooh.
Very nice.
I wish they'd have the ball speed up on the monitor so we could see how fast each one's throwing. But I got to guess Brandon's about 18. 17.5.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, he's playing a more direct line, so
Right.
I might read a little bit faster.
Oh boy,
Little
that's
out.
wide. Nope,
Oh,
not a chance.
a 6 count on a double, too. That count hurts a little bit.
Shout out to all the sponsors too for the Northwest Missouri Masters Bowlers Tour. Thank you for everybody that's sponsored.
Yeah, top sponsor, Renewal by Anderson.
Tough spare. He
Yeah,
got it.
Very nice.
Nice little logo there on the retractable banner of the Ball
Yeah.
Brothers.
I kind of want to go back there behind that banner and peek my head around the corner, just like I'm peeking around the ball on the logo.
All right, big double here for Ryan would really tighten things up.
Ooh,
Oh,
got
boy.
that wide.
Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Maybe that's one of those two wrongs make a right.
that was oops. Oh, great shot.
Or as they say in Major League, great shot. Don't ever flip and do it again.
Yep. Let's see what Ryan does now after that. How do you regroup?
Yeah, that was like 9 boards right of where his last shot was on the left lane.
Oh, now it's
Wait, it's a-
inside. It's going to go Brooklyn.
Why not? Why not?
The guy's got the world. And
This is Ryan's world. We're just living in it.
He walks it off like, I'm lost. Yeah, exactly. As were most of us.
That just gave Ryan the lead for the moment. Got a hold.
It did.
Nice.
And that kind of gets in your head too, Keith, is when your opponent throws one that he knows wasn't a good ball, he
Yeah.
strikes, then he goes on the next lane and he throws one Brooklyn, and you're like, wait a minute, how does this happen? But that's part of bowling.
That looks good. Yes, sir.
Great ball. 2 great balls there by Brandon.
All right, we got ourselves a barn burner.
How about a tie? Do we have a possibility of a tie?
It would take a crazy count by
Okay.
somebody.
All right. Buffering, isn't it?
Reconnection
Successful. Okay.
Okay, there it is.
There we go.
Sorry about that little glitch there, guys. I think the Wi-Fi disconnected for a minute. All right.
That's another good shot.
Ooh, that's
Yes.
okay. I thought that might be a 10-pin.
That was
He
a
was
great
kind of in
shot.
the in-between here. No, he's shaking his hand already. It ain't over yet. It's only a 5-pin game there, Brandon.
Yeah, it's a little premature.
Oh, I did win some side action.
Hey.
How about
All
that?
right. Here's 5 for you.
Amazing. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I won $5 off
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Mike Pack.
You want me to sign it too?
Yeah, that'd be great. Good.
Yeah.
And I won $5 off
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Mike Pack.
You want me to sign it too?
Yeah, that'd be great. Good. All right. Strike here shuts him out.
It's
That's
pretty good.
Oh, there we
Wow. Way to parlay that, Brooklyn.
go. Yeah.
That's a great job by Ryan. But he keeps looking at his thumb. You notice that?
Yeah, he does.
I wonder if
He's
he's,
messing with the tape a bit. I wonder
Oh,
if
was it the tape?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if he broke it open or something. That's got to be painful. I don't have that trouble. Thumbs are overrated, as I tell that to Victor Cortez all the time. Hey, Victor, thumbs are overrated. He goes, I know.
Yeah, if we could actually sell our merch, which we haven't done yet, but Bald Brothers, we had a couple shirts made. One of them has like 2 hands up with their thumbs pointing at a face, and it says, who has 2 thumbs and uses them when they bowl? This guy. And then the other one, it's got that scene from, I can't remember what movie, some old Western, it says, we don't need no stinking thumbs.
Great. I think I would get one of those.
All right, 247 does shut Brandon out. Brandon bowled a heck of a game, though. So it looks like he's going to get him 247 to 2-0 something here. So with that said, we're going to take another break here, get ready for our next match. Looks like Scott LeBeau is jumping in. We are back.
How do the people think we're doing, Keith? This is crazy because Ryan keeps winning, so we got to keep staying.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, everybody in the chat, how we doing?
Yeah, give us a thumbs up or anything you want to give us. Give us some feedback. We like feedback.
People are probably going to say, don't quit your day job.
Yeah.
One thing I got to say about Northwest Missouri Senior Bowlers Tour, and this is actually just senior bowling in general, is the people in this thing are just so friendly and awesome. And
Yeah.
like, we bowled like dog crap today. Still had a good time. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody around here is cracking jokes and giving each other a hard time, and it's like a big singles league.
Raising their hands when I leave a 5-pin.
Yep. All right, Scott's
Scott
leading us
LeBeau.
up. Nice shot.
Whataburger?
Whataburger.
Oh, Whataburger. Okay.
We don't have one of those in Omaha.
Okay.
I think Scott might be throwing the alert. I think he's throwing a shiny.
Is that alert or is that the Dynasty?
I think it's. I know he had a shiny alert earlier. He might have a dynasty too, but.
Let me ask him.
Oh. Alert. Yeah.
You are correct,
Scott is
Keith.
throwing the alert.
And Ryan is throwing the Bionic still.
Yep. I cross with Scott a lot in PBA stuff.
He's from where? Colorado, isn't he? I believe.
I thought he was from here.
I thought he was from Colorado.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I know he's got a huge RV they like to
Yes.
take with him to tour events.
Yes. It's very nice.
Somebody said we both sound great. That's very
Oh,
nice.
thank
of
you.
We appreciate the lies.
Here's Ryan.
Oh, that one.
Another great shot.
That one checked up nicely for him.
Very nice. Now, if you had to give an advantage, Keith.
That doesn't count. Cher's the one who said we sound great.
Oh.
That's a biased opinion.
If you'd have to give a little advantage, who would you give it to? Probably Scott, since he doesn't have as much traffic.
Yeah, but Ryan has bowled. I mean, anytime you're
That's true.
you're not coming in not really knowing the shot. Ryan knows the shot. He knows what he needs to do. He just has to execute.
Good point.
But Scott's been on. He was on all day.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a rough last game. I think he shot 170 the last game, and he's still tied technically for first. He was throwing the ball really good all day. He still, even as a lefty who didn't have a lot of traffic, and a guy who did really well, he still cycled through a number of bowling balls.
Yeah,
I saw him probably throw at least 4 different bowling balls.
Yes, and he also told me in the last game he let his emotions get to him too. That's why he gave back 30 sticks. And that's easy to do.
All right, both guys on a double.
It's pretty good.
Tripping the 6.
He throws it really good.
He does. He must have come around that a little bit. He's making a hand motion like he wants to come up the back of it a little more.
Let's give a shout out to one of our good friends too, Aaron Byers today.
Oh yeah, AB.
AB bowled unbelievable after the first game. I think he switched balls. I think he went to the phase AI, I believe.
Yeah.
And he absolutely lit it up and just missed the step ladder.
Yeah, shot 290 one game.
Congratulations to you, Aaron Byers, if you're watching. And I'd like your workout program too, please.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
Holy cow.
AB and AB's work ethic too when it comes to bowling. I mean, that guy, I remember from like maybe 10 years ago, he was posting videos all the time. He was practicing constantly on his game, and then I don't know if it was health stuff or what it was. But he kind of declined a little bit for a little while, but he's getting back. His game is coming back.
Yeah,
he is turning it back around.
And he is one of the nicest guys.
Absolutely.
And I'm glad that he's a friend of ours.
Yeah, you don't want to be an enemy of AB. All right, each on a turkey here.
Oh, that's inside.
Yeah, but
In it? Oh. Wow.
That's not a bad luck carry. That
No.
is that's a high carry.
Yes. But it still held.
It
which-
did. It could have been a lot worse, that's
yes.
for sure.
Yes. Like he stuck a little bit there at the line, didn't he?
You know, this is something we didn't talk about. We were talking about how tacky the approaches are because it's so human. The impact, and this doesn't affect you, thumb, but for us thumb bowlers, yesterday my thumb swelled as the day went on. I had to go to a larger insert. Thank goodness for interchangeable thumbs. And today it was so humid, I had to start in the larger thumb.
Really?
And there were a number of times where it had a hard time coming off my thumb, and I believe that's what Kelly Bonta was saying, was he had a tough time getting the ball off his thumb.
Right.
Ooh, that's in a little bit.
Oh boy.
There's not a lot of no-thumbers in the senior circuit. Ricky Schisler on the tour side,
Boy, he's impressive.
two-hander. And
He's
then
impressive.
Mike here is a one-handed no-thumber.
Tom Doherty.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh, that's a
Little
tough.
chop.
Wow.
I wonder what he threw at that.
It looked like a black hammer.
Yeah,
That's what it looked like to me.
that could be. A lot of guys do throw a urethane as their
Yes.
spare ball.
And our good friend Steve Points warming up there for the championship match.
Steve was one of those guys
Oh.
too that he'll start out the day just like hanging around the middle of the pack, and then as the lanes get dirty, he just knows
Yep.
what to do and floats it through it and kicks everybody's butt. That's a good pitch.
Good pitch.
All right, so score update. We've got Scott's got 85 in the fourth with a strike, and Ryan's working on a spare, 79 in the third with a spare. So he's got about a 14-pin advantage. Ryan does.
And the other thing about Steve too, Keith, is his game is so simple. He doesn't get into a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that is for sure.
That's a great shot by Ryan.
Yeah.
Wow.
Another thing about Steve is he's one of those. We're all seniors, so we're all old school bowlers. But Steve is your natural old school bowler. Look on the rack. Other than that silver thing that is a spare ball, what color are those other two balls?
What is he throwing?
I don't even know, but I know he throws I think he has a physics blackout or what's the not the astrophysics. What's the other? There's another one that's similar. That's black. It's not the blackout, but what's the one that came dull? The physics blackout was shiny, right?
I didn't do any of those, so
Yeah. Well, regardless, Steve Points, he likes to throw a black ball.
yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is. If it's black, he's
Right.
buying
He
it.
likes the level. I know that.
Yeah.
He likes the level.
And he's got a white thumb, I think, in it, so you can see that little thumb twirling around.
Yes.
I think he may have some dark blue, really dark blue, but you don't see him throwing too much stuff that's swirly or bright colored.
Right. And I do believe one of his favorite balls is also the IQ Tour, if I remember right.
Which is
Which is a great ball.
basically black.
Right. Right. Infinite physics.
That's the one. That's the one.
Another great shot by Ryan. Wow.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. I think, I give a slight edge to Ryan just having bowled on this. He knows he just has to move a little bit deeper. He knows what he needs to do to his hand. But, Scott's throwing the ball well. He had one that he just tugged inside, but as long as he doesn't do that, he's thrown 4 other really good shots. And with this pattern, we know that corner pins,
Oh, boy.
it might not take an error. It might take a bad break.
Right.
That's in a little bit, too.
Boy,
That
it
worked,
just
though.
sat.
Yeah. I think he might have moved just a hair right and just tightened his line in
Right.
a little bit.
Or did he pick up the ball speed a little bit too?
Could be.
Looks like he's thrown a little bit harder too.
Yeah, because the one that on the previous frame on that lane looked like he just pulled it a little bit and it went more straight up the boards. That one still didn't get as far out, but it had angle on it. It makes me think that maybe he moved a little bit to the right after missing in the fourth. Smooth. Ah.
think Scott too said, Keith, that he changed a bunch of his pitches as well. So, you know, that takes you a little while to get used to that stuff too. But his game is really looking good right now. I talked to him yesterday and asked him if he was bowling today, and he said he didn't know. I said, why wouldn't you? There's no reason why you shouldn't bowl. So I think he's glad he did.
Yeah. You know, we also have to say thanks for all the viewers here. We had 81 people, I think. We actually had 90 some, I think, sign up, but not everybody could ended up making it. But we
Right.
still had 81. This was the largest event that we had, and this keeps growing. We're in our 10th year of the tour, and it's amazing to see it continue to grow. That's in a good spot. Did he carry it? He did carry it.
I couldn't. Yes, he did. Yep.
We need to tell Ryan to run his shots out so we can see what's going
yeah,
on.
yeah. Quit posting your shots, right?
Somebody's asking what match is. This is the penultimate, the second to last match.
Yeah.
It's the semifinal match. We got Steve Points, the #1 seed, waiting in the wings for the winner of this match.
From Omaha, Nebraska.
That's right, from our hometown.
Hometown. Not my hometown, but Keith's. I'm from northeast Nebraska, which is Wayne. Is where I live. Another good shot.
Good spot, yep.
Ooh,
Hold.
oh boy, that kind of jumped on him.
All right, so where are we sitting now? We've got 134 in the sixth with a spare for Scott, and 158 in the sixth with a strike and soon to be hopefully spare. Covers it nice. So with that spare, he still has about a 24 pin advantage. Ryan does. Scott can cut it to 14 pins if he can put a few of them together here.
See if he moves a little bit on this one. Ooh. Yep, he did, and it just didn't see it. Good spare there.
Great pickup. All right, so he's running out of frames here, though.
Right.
He is down 25 pins with 2 frames to go. He's going to have to pretty much strike out unless Ryan opens the door for him.
Now, do you stay in the same spot, or do you move, in his case, left?
Yeah, I wouldn't move at all on the left lane because he's looking good.
Right.
Look good. On the right
On the
lane.
right lane.
On the right lane with 10th frame. I do think, like I said, I think he moved a little bit to the right. I don't think he needed to because the one that went high on him, he just pulled a little bit. And maybe it's just a comfort thing for him on the spot in the lane. I would probably, maybe inch it back to the left just a hair.
Okay.
I'm not a lefty, though, so.
Yeah, no, I'm not either. Well, I can be. I can throw a backup ball.
True.
If I get any problems, where nothing's good on the right side, I may as well try the left side. That's what I actually did today, the last game, just for fun.
In a little
That's
bit.
in a lot of it. That went over Brooklyn, so.
Okay, he just has to stay clean.
Yep.
Because right now, Scott can max at 233, and Ryan is going at a 237 pace. So as long as he stays clean with good count. Got it. One more frame to go.
Here's where you just want to just punch one right here and just put it away. boy.
It's in.
Oh boy.
Okay. 9 count, easy spare. Clean it up.
He's lucky that wasn't a 210. Or not a 210, but a 610. Baby split. How many people in the chat?
Let's see, we got 48 people watching
Okay.
right now. Darren Mead just chimed in, hoping to be back next year. I was paired with him my very first event. All right, he's got it. So 8 pins here, and he will shut him out.
What a run by Ryan.
Yeah, he's doing great.
That should do it. Yep.
That will do it.
Nice.
Great pitch. All right, so 236 for Ryan. Scott can only max 233, so we got one more match to go. Steve Points is going to jump in here. Another lefty. Ryan Ragland, Steve Points for the final.
There's a great shot by Scotty. Isn't it funny? It's always going to carry when it doesn't matter.
Yep. All right, so we're going to jump off, take a quick break here before the final. Be back in a couple minutes. Boom, 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 boom. That music just sticks with you.
I know. I'm going to be doing that in my sleep tonight, probably.
I'll have to download that song. We can listen to it on the ride home.
Oh, you want me to sleep, don't you? Ooh.
All right. Here we go into the finals here. Right. Colorado Springs. All right.
Yes,
Yeah.
Colorado Springs.
Yep.
I thought it was. Yeah.
All right. So
That's what I
Scott is
thought.
from Colorado.
Great bowling today, Scotty.
All right. So Ryan Ragland and Steve Points for the final. They're gonna. I think they're gonna arm wrestle. See who goes first.
But really, you don't have a bad lane for Ryan. So, where do you make him finish? You know how they.
For Steve, it's
Typi-
just got to be which one he likes better, of the
Right.
two. And like you said, his game's so simple.
So
kinda-
simple.
He probably doesn't really see much of a difference. Looks like Ryan's going to lead us off on the left lane.
So, when you make the step ladder, Keith, do you prefer to start first, or do you prefer to finish last?
I don't have a preference.
I don't either.
There's
A lot of guys do.
Yeah. Well, so I coach high school, and in high school there are some people like they'll be bowling in the 10th and they'll stop and wait because they want to see what the other person does. And I always look at them and say, "You're waiting." Great pitch there by Ryan. You're waiting to see what you need to do. And what I always tell them is, what is your objective? Your objective is to throw a strike.
Correct.
If you don't throw a strike, your objective is to pick up the spare.
Correct.
That doesn't change no matter what is
Well,
happening. It doesn't
right.
matter if you're up by 100, up by 1, down by 5,
Right.
down by 100. Your objective is the same.
All right.
And you're just going to put extra pressure on yourself you don't need. So just get up and throw the shot. If it's your
Right.
turn, throw it. You know.
And if you decide you want to start first,
Yeah.
great.
And I can see putting pressure. Like if you're the kind of person who knows that the other person might crack under pressure, I could see going first.
Right.
For that reason. But if you intentionally want to finish last so you know what you need, it
Doesn't
shouldn't
matter.
change your game.
Right.
So I just like to pick the lane I like better. All right.
Steve. Wow.
I mean,
Just
that's
ho hum.
Steve's game.
Ho hum.
Yep. That's perfect. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
This could potentially line up to be a good match here between Ryan and Steve. Maybe
Yeah.
a little more high scoring than. I mean, Ryan's put together some high scores here in the
Yeah,
finals.
he's done really well. I mean, the way we bowled 215 to 212 would be high scoring.
Why do you have to remind me of that? You know? Well, that ball just sits there.
Yeah. You know,
Wow.
and the thing about Steve's game that I absolutely love is, he's got that push away. And what's funny about it is he's one of the only people I know that pushes away before he even starts to take a step. Like some people, 5-steppers, they'll take a step and then push away. 4-steppers will like match it on their step. He starts the swing up and then takes a step into it to get his body going. But he gets that push away up and at his target, and that keeps him on line so well.
I didn't even notice that until you just mentioned
Yeah.
that.
And he has a little bit of loft on his game as well. Yeah, that's old style, exactly.
Oh,
Yep.
wow. He missed right there, Keith, and it still saw it. So he's got a little bit of room now. And he's going to himself, wow, I missed, but I struck.
He should be going
So
to
you got to feel good, right?
You got to feel good, but
Yeah.
he can't be thinking, ooh, I got room out there now, because the next shot
Well,
might not do the same thing.
Right. And then the other thing you can't say is, do I move off that? No,
Right.
you don't.
Yeah.
you take the strike and run. Now, he's moved way left on 25. I've noticed that the last 2 matches, too. Oh, boy. Now, is that going to... Oh, that's...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the right spot. I feel like that far left is he can swing it out and kind of bank it off that spot, and he's got a little bit of hold room. If he goes too far left, obviously it'll overhook, but I think that's a great spot.
So that's a great feeling, too, knowing I can miss right and be okay, and I can miss left and have hold. That's a good confidence builder right there. And then it's just a matter of if you carry or not. Ooh. I thought that was going to be a flat 7. I honestly did.
I think he did too.
Yeah, I
The
think
way
he did
kinda
too.
whipped his leg there, like, oh, kick that out.
Careful, Steve. Don't get too excited. we don't want any injuries here.
Bowling with his phone in his back pocket
Yeah,
too. That's
yeah. That's is his agent gonna call when he strikes?
it could be.
Okay.
Ooh, that's
Ooh,
in. a
that's
little.
in. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. We both saw that right off his hand.
Yeah. You know, I can't even bowl with like a penny in my pocket, and he's got his phone in his back pocket. That I have to have all my pockets, left,
Really?
right, doesn't matter. They all have to be empty.
So you don't bowl with, you don't have your wallet?
No, I put that in my bag.
Really?
No, I cannot bowl with anything in my pockets.
Huh.
Because if it's in my right pocket, which is where I keep my wallet, my arm swing actually hits it.
Oh.
And if it's in my left side, it's kind of like tin cup. You know, you know what you're
Yeah,
out of your
yeah.
right pocket, put it in your
Just
left
your left
pocket.
pocket,
Like,
yeah.
I can't do it. I feel out of balance, and it's just weird. If something's in the back pocket's maybe not so bad, but my phone, like the weight of that.
I could never do that. I always put it on the table.
All right, so on a turkey here. He's throwing it very. He gets the kick. He is throwing it very consistently in the same spot now. He's getting it in the zone where he wants it to be. Now it's just a matter of does it come off his hand the same way or the way he wants to every time to carry that corner out.
And down goes the 10 pin.
Score update. Front 4 for Ryan. Steve, turkey, 8 spare. That's in a
That's
little.
in.
But that's his hold spot. That's the hold.
Okay, he did kick
yeah.
the 7 out, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, one of the things I tell all the kids that we coach, you know, when the name of the game in any shot, doesn't matter if it's sport or not, it is find the place where you've got the most miss room. You know, and we just did a video on Bald Brothers Bowling, shout out. We just did a video on how people, they'll find a spot that strikes and they think that's the line, but they're actually not in the best zone because there's no miss room. Like they've trapped themselves against the dry on the outside or whatever it is. You got to be too perfect, and you want to find a spot where you got miss room. And I think Ryan right now is in a spot where he gets it in a little bit. He's going to get that push in the middle and hit that mixer, and if he gets out a little bit, it checks up nicely.
So I think Steve's thinking I got a strike now.
Absolutely.
And that's a good pitch. Very good ball.
So Dan just let us know that Steve has won this event maybe 4 or 5 times. Ryan is looking for his first Northwest Missouri Senior Bowlers Tour Championship.
And they're bowling for $1,000 cash.
$1,000 first prize.
So that's a pretty good prize fund, if you ask me.
Yeah, entry fee here is not super high, so $1,000 is a pretty good payday.
Steve needs a double here, maybe to put a little pressure on Ryan now to get him thinking, okay. Oh, I see what you mean by that push away.
Got that in again a little bit again. Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
man. Almost kicked the 6 out, though.
These guys need to hurry up and finish. My phone is down to 4% battery life.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to lose the chat. All right. Keeps it clean. He's still got 250 max, but Ryan, right now, he doesn't look like he's going to miss.
I saw some weird stuff today, Keith. We probably shouldn't say that.
Well, I didn't say he wasn't going to carry. He
Oh,
doesn't look like
okay.
he's going to miss. He's throwing it really, really good right now. Same spot. Oh, and there's the carry.
Ooh.
I think that's the announcer's jinx right there.
Yeah, this guy's got 99 straight free throws. Clank. Way to go, Keith. It's amazing how many times that does happen, though. Seriously, when you're watching a. Oh,
Oh, boy.
boy, that tightens things up.
Yeah, that just actually gives Steve a two. Yeah, he's down. Steve's down 9 now.
9 pins. Yep. That's an old school phone.
Yeah, and it sounds like it's right behind us.
Right behind us. Yeah. So now you start thinking now after you miss a spare, gosh, do I move? No, you stay the same spot, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
And you just continue to throw the same routine that you did, and hopefully it'll carry.
Yeah. Something tells me he likes the left lane a little better, too.
Yeah, that was a good
Yeah.
shot there. That was the hold area that he's got.
Another T-shirt we have for Ball Brothers is mixers all day. We will
Aha.
take those mixers. If you're hitting mixers and carrying that,
Absolutely.
don't move.
Yep.
Because as soon as you move to try to hit flush, that's when the 10 pins appear. Take the mixers and run.
Yep.
So Ryan still has the lead, still has an advantage. So he needs to forget about the missed 10 pin, get it out of his head, get back to what he knows to do.
Let's really tighten things up here if Steve strikes.
That's a better spot. Yep.
Great ball. Great ball. What do you tell yourself after you miss a 10 pin or miss something on the next ball? What do you tell yourself?
You stupid idiot! What are you doing? No.
Yeah.
No,
That's self-confidence right there, yeah.
No, I honestly, like, I tell all the kids we coach, you have from the time you throw the ball and are looking at the pins to the time you turn around to be mad about it. The second you turn around, you're no longer mad about it. Be done with it.
You're on to the next
Like,
one.
I don't care if an F-bomb comes out of your mouth quietly or whatever you need to do to get the frustration out because you just missed, but turn around, be done with it, and move on. So you get up there and you just say, forget about it. You know what you're doing. It was a good shot. It just didn't carry. Just throw it again in the same spot.
Now that one was a little wider there on
It
25.
was, and I was afraid
Wow.
he was going to leave a 7.
I did too.
He slapped the 7 out.
Great shot by Steve Points. It's just so easy when you miss something like that to start overanalyzing. Do I switch balls?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
do I do this? Do I move my feet? You know, no, you forget about it Because would you say 90% of bowling is mental?
Absolutely.
Would you say 90?
Yeah, probably. That's
See, now that didn't see it, Keith,
that did not see it.
which was crazy.
That must have been something in his hand position or something, because I feel like he threw that in the same spot.
Right.
Just did not read it. Came around it.
He came
Yeah.
around it. Okay.
And that just swung it into Steve's favor now. 2 frames to go. And this is a choppable spare.
This is not easy.
This is a knee knocker. Do not like it. He's making the smart decision.
Oh,
I was going to say he
my.
made a smart decision throwing a spare ball at it.
Another announcer's jinx.
Still,
You're 0 for 2, Keith.
Ryan's never going to let me
He's
try
never.
this mic again.
Nope.
That's right. It still is not over.
I have
Ryan's got 2
a
frames.
good friend of mine that tells me it's a great saying. Once the ball leaves your hand, you cannot control what happens. That's a great point.
Yeah.
You can't reach out and grab that ball and bring it back. Sometimes you'd like to do that. I'm sure you've been in that position
Yeah.
where you throw one and you're like, what are you doing? Right? I've done that. I did that today. Ryan, get back on the strike train. He does like that left lane.
Yeah, he does. I'm glad he's not finishing on it. Got to figure out that right lane. Hopefully, if it was just his hand position and he came around a little too much, then he can again wipe that out of his memory. So he's got a 235 max here. Steve's going on a 228 pace, so it's not over yet, or 220 something pace.
Right. But I don't care who you are. You cannot bowl angry. You can't. It just carries
Well,
over and carries over. And
Victor
carries over.
Cortez, Bulls angry pretty.
Yeah.
He's an anomaly. Though.
He's, yeah.
There's a big frame here for Steve. Got it out a little bit.
Ooh,
a lot of-
see?
ooh.
That's the problem right there.
Yeah, has he got the sleeper? No, he doesn't. All right, so he's got a 3-7. When a lefty leaves something that we leave, it's
I know
so
it.
weird
So
to
it's
say
a
the
good-
other
yeah.
numbers.
Because I would have said 210 as well.
Yeah.
So good call.
This is makeable. He's probably going to have to make it. Well, I guess he won't have to make it because he's going to be in the 190, so they're about even. But it would be nice to make it.
This could be a big finish.
Hooking at it. All right, so that puts
Okay.
him at 194. So you asked earlier about the potential for a tie.
I did. I
There's
did.
a
Did I jinx
potential
us?
for a tie.
I did. I just jinxed us, didn't I? Wow.
He cannot shut Ryan out, though. 224 max for Steve, 235 max for Ryan.
And that's a great feeling for Ryan too, because he knows, no matter what Steve does, I still got a chance to win
Yeah.
this tournament.
And being on a strike in the 9th here for Ryan is big, too, because if Steve does not double and goes 214, Ryan's count on the first ball in the 10th won't impact his score. So 215 is more doable.
That was a good shot by
Yeah.
Steve there.
Yeah. It does feel like Steve's got a little bit tighter of a line. He gets it out a little bit and it doesn't quite finish, gets in a little bit, he goes through the face. So he's got to be a little more precise.
Ryan pacing back and forth in front of us. This would be a huge double.
This could force Ryan to get the first one.
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
All right, that tie is staring us in the face.
There's that phone again.
All right, so Ryan goes spare strike to win or the first ball. If he strikes in the first, it's over. Spare strike is good. Spare 9 count, we got a tie.
And he's finishing on the right lane, which has been a little tougher for both players.
It has been.
So,
He is coming off of a split on that lane.
and you can see him thinking about this one quite a
no.
bit longer.
Not a split. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. He's coming off the chop spare.
Chop
That's what
spare,
it was,
yeah.
One time for all the glory. He got that wide.
And
Got the
carried.
finish. He gets the finish.
Great shot by Ryan.
Man, he wanted that. That
He did.
reaction, man. He
I-
wanted that.
I did not think the 10 was going to fall. I really did not. But
He did that earlier, I think in the last match, got one out like that, and it came flying back like that too, so.
first time champion. That's a great feeling, I bet.
And all this time, I mean, he does so much to put all this stuff together for the YouTube channel,
Sure
and do all the
does.
commentation and everything. So good to see him on the other side of the camera for a change, and
And now they get us.
yeah, now they get us.
Yeah.
I mean, I bet if Ryan had the choice, he would
He-
say, "You can commentate every week, and I'll be in the finals every week."
Absolutely.
I'm sure he would pick
Yes. He might even pay us. He's like, well, you guys are doing a great job. I'm in the finals. I'll pay you. That's awesome. It's always fun to see somebody win their first title.
Absolutely. All right, so one more ball for fun.
Wow.
Never a
Wow.
doubt. 235, 214. Great win. Let's go down and hear from our champion.
I know it. We should get paid overtime, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
take your time. Take your time.
Talk to
Steve. Put your stuff down. Come out here.
We need headsets. We can't hear.
I know. We don't know what's happening.
We don't know what they're saying. Oh, yeah. He's got to get his Bald Brothers.
That is me on the left there.
Steve Points, second place finish. What ball were you throwing today, Steve, on the championship match?
Is a black or dark blue one, I bet.
It was a virtual energy blackout.
Okay, we couldn't think of it. We couldn't think of what you were
I told
throwing.
him, I said, Steve's old school, so if the ball is black, he will buy it. And if it's dark blue, he'll consider it.
IQ Tour?
I do have. I've had 3 or 4 of
That's
those.
what I thought, yes.
That's my
Yes.
benchmark ball was my IQ tour. So. but
So how many championships have you won in this?
In this,
he was
I-
thinking 4 or 5.
I have 4.
Yeah, 4.
I have 1 doubles championship with Julius, and then I have 1 doubles championship with Julius, and then 3 on my own. One of them I ran the step ladder, ran the gauntlet just like he did. That was at Gage in Topeka. They had twister pins. And I went through some tough customers, so I'm pretty proud of that one. I've got a whole ton of seconds, so you name it, I've lost to about everybody in the championship match at some point. Some of them I've beaten, but otherwise, it's just good to get there. I mean, especially I didn't bowl the greatest yesterday. Had a good start, tapered off. We were in position to make the roll off yesterday, and we gave back 50 pins at the end. So that's just bowling. I mean, that's the way it goes. And then I just kind of went off of what I learned yesterday, today, and it mostly worked pretty good.
That's what I was going to say was, how did you play them compared to yesterday, today?
Well, I started with the IQ Tour, like I say, it's my benchmark, and shot pretty well with it, so it was hard to put it down. And then, but it just kept grabbing too early when I would get in a little bit. Still, there was quite a little bit of an out of bounds out there, so couldn't give it away because it wouldn't come back. So I switched to that virtual energy blackout. Even though towards the end yesterday, when we got to the middle, I started leaving quite a few 7 pins, but I liked the reaction. And that's what I went with all day today. So I was pretty happy for the most part.
Great job, Steve.
Thank you.
Well, you did our hometown proud.
Yes,
so.
yes, yes. Steve
Congrats,
Points,
congrats.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Okay, thanks, man.
Great job,
All
Steve.
right, so
Good to
Dan's
see you
gonna
as
come
always.
down here with our champion.
Look at this guy. This is amazing, isn't it, Keith?
Hey, so
Two new guys. We get to see the first time champion. Wow.
First one, yeah.
Great job, Dave or Ryan. I keep calling you Dave. I don't. Is your nickname Dave or what?
he looks like Super Dave Osborne. That's
Super
what it is.
Dave. Yeah. There we
Tell
go.
me whatever the hell you want to right now.
All right.
Champion. That's what we're doing.
It's been a rough summer with I had like 2 weeks of just chronic back pain. Took an x-ray, bone spur on L4 and 5, what was it, L3 and 4, 6 millimeters shifted back, 1 and 2 shifted back, arthritis between L1 and S1. It was, yeah, but digging, I switched to the bionic after a game. Well, I switched to game 4. I go 210, 190, and I'm like, that's not going to cut it. And I'm watching, oh God, who was to the right of us? Some guys were right. Ed Henning was right with the bionic. Crossing with Scott Eaton, he was throwing the bionic, and he was right, but he's more speed dominant. But some of the guys were right, and I'm like, here we go. So I think I threw 3 different balls in 4 frames. Game 4. You go night spare. Then I switched to the bionic and finally found something. Tried to throw the gold label. It looked good for a little bit, but I stayed with the bionic. 240, 250, 270, and they're sitting there telling me, "Oh, you're in the show." No. Then I got to go against Kelly Bonner. Give me a freaking break. I've known Kelly for 30 years. Oh,
Wow.
then I get to go against a good friend, Brandon Leibel, who's probably one of the best up and in bowlers that we've got.
Right.
And then you want me to take on 2 lefties, and in this house, and one of them being one of the best lefties that we have out here, him and Doug Hergenrader, and they say you stay with the process. I never felt nervous, but it was just kind of like that. Stay with it. Just stay with the process. Do what you're doing. Made a lane move. I think during Leibel's match, and it didn't look good. And then all of a sudden, it just like there it is. And I threw that 2-5 over here on the right lane. I have no idea what that was.
Right.
I thought I pured it, and I'm going, what happened?
Right.
I said the same thing off your hand. I said that was in the right spot, so there must have been something with the release or something because you threw it in the same spot as all your others.
Yeah, it felt good off my hand. I'm like, okay, whoa, what happened? Yeah. And I knew there was a risk of chopping it, but that's just how I throw it. Pured it off the next frame, and I'm like, you see, that's what you've been doing. And Scott going 3-7, Steve never would have thought that.
Well, he got it wide. He got it a little wide, and it just didn't see
did.
it. And then I was like, oh boy, here,
yeah,
Dave.
and then I just like, oh my God, and I walked over, and I'm like, all right.
Yep.
Stay in a moment.
Yep.
Did you change anything on that right lane in the 10th frame based on
No.
Okay.
Nothing. I was just like, something happened, don't know what it was. I'm staying here. That's what got me there. And yeah, that bionic's pretty good. I think it paid for itself.
But you were locked in on 25. I don't think you missed on 25.
I don't know. I've got to go back and look at my pin deal, but yeah. I felt comfortable. I was playing them both the same, and it felt like a little bit later on the spot down lane, the area that I had got bigger. It was like the further right I threw, the more it came back.
Right.
And if I got it in, there was a little bit of trail, and I threw that 9-pin, and I threw it earlier, and I got a late snap, weak snap on the 10-pin, and I thought that's what I was going to get. I'm like, okay, wind up. Wait a minute, not that much. And then I go 9-pin. I'm not mad about it. I caught the biggest break was the one I sent really wide against Brandon and then come back and throw the Brooklyn. And I told Joey Finley, I don't know how many, I said, if it was anyone else, I probably wouldn't care, but not against Brandon. That guy's too good. We're too good friends. And
Hey, it's part of bowling.
Yeah.
It's
and
part of
that's,
bowling.
You know,
And he's won this before.
Yeah.
he's won it before, and this is the first cut that I made in 3 years. It would have been 4 years at the end of the year if I didn't make one. So, and being I think 80, 81 bowlers, and biggest field that we've had, and you see all the guys that were out here. Nah, I earned that one.
I just want to say, Ryan, thank you for letting us
No, thank you guys.
see your first win and letting us
Yeah.
fill in for you.
Hey,
So are you going to let us do this now and you make the finals every
You
week?
got it. Hey, every week.
Every
I'm in.
weekend, yeah.
You came up and said you want us to do it, and I'm like, knock yourself out.
Absolutely.
I was so past
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
getting everything set up. So
Well, we were honored to do it, so
no,
thank you so much,
I
and
appreciate it. And,
congratulations
I'm gonna let you
again,
guys
Ryan.
This one out, and all you gotta do is hit the stop broadcast, and you're done.
All right.
Sounds good. All right. Well, with that said,
Keith,
first time champion.
This was awesome.
This was awesome.
What
This
do
was
you
a lot of
think?
fun. New full-time gig.
Do we start our own
I'm
show?
going to quit my job tomorrow.
Is it the Mike and Keith show?
I think it should be, yeah.
Is it the hair and bald show?
That'll work.
I mean, I got a little hair, so I can't
you
do
got
the
way,
Bald Brothers.
You got way
so-
too much hair.
Yeah, but anyway, shout out to all the sponsors as we see them here. Storm, the bowling store, are the big sponsors, the Renewal Anderson. So, and everybody else. And we don't have time to read them all, but man, this was fun.
Yeah, for those of you
So-
still watching, appreciate you guys watching.
Yes, yes.
Make sure that you subscribe
All
to
year.
the Northwest Missouri Senior Bowlers Tour channel.
This is fun, yeah.
Get the notifications. So we do these every month. There's a tour event. Sorry, did I say every week? Every month. Every month
Yeah.
there's a tour event. And there's actually going to be most months are two
Two,
events, a
yes.
Saturday and a
They're
Sunday.
going to run
So
an elite.
you'll get some notifications of these finals. He actually was running this, I think, during the entire event too, not just the finals. But normally he does the finals, and Ryan jumps on and commentates. But if he's going to start making it every week, he might have us. So we'll find out.
Thank you, everybody.
Appreciate you watching.